Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Before you even jump down my throat, I just want to say I am very sorry to you guys that I have not been on YouTube. I had a huge kind of like shift in my life. I had to move and oh my god, it was just so much, but I will get into detail about that. But before you already clicked this video, must be from the thumbnail, or you just been missing your girl, you might as well hit that subscribe button. It's going to take you all of 2 seconds just to follow me and show me love. So I'm just going to jump right in. So my routine have changed drastically. Okay, just because I haven't been on YouTube, I have been on Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat and all of that shebang bang. So don't forget to follow me on those social media sites. My websites will be down below. It's the same as my YouTube name. I just made it easy for you guys. It's all at The Bald Head Girl. So first, I am gonna moisturize my face with the Bobbi Brown cream, the vitamin enriched face base. Let me just say, I have been following Huge, or I can't really pronounce her name, but she is like the base queen. Okay, people be telling me I'm the foundation queen, but sis, she got me completely booked. And she told me about this. It is a bit pricey, but I feel like it is worth the hype. So I am gonna first go in and prime my face, and I really have a lot of this still left. So I'm gonna go in and take a little bit and just distribute this all over my face. So yeah, I was dealing with a situation at my old house. I was there for 5 years, and with the coronavirus and everything that has been going on, I haven't been able to work just because my son is in school. I have a 6-year-old son, so he is in school and all of the schools are shut down. So he has been with me since technically March every day, which is not a problem, but it's a lot. So I haven't been to work, so whatever. So basically I just dealt with a sexual harassment situation with my landlord, kind of telling me, hey, you know, I've been liking you, I've been hitting on you. So it was kind of like time for me to go. So I just packed all my stuff and I left, which is easier said than done, because that is a huge adjustment and I came off a lot of money just to move, which it didn't really bother me because I was kind of overbeen in the place that I was at. If you don't know, I do stay in Louisiana, in Slidell, Louisiana to be exact, which is like 15 minutes from New Orleans. So it just was time for a change anyways, and sometimes God puts you in an uncomfortable situation for you to move into a better situation. And where I am now, I love it here. It's very peaceful. It's taking some adjustments for me to kind of get to where that peace of mind that I used to be at, but I am adjusted. So just send some positive words just to make me feel a little bit better and just get me back to where I used to be. For foundation, I have been using NARS Sheer Glow. Yes, you heard it right, Sheer Glow in New Caledonia. And what I do is, this don't even come with a top, so I put a little bit on the back of my hand, some on my finger, and just distribute it like so. My lighting situation is all messed up, so I'm still trying to get all of that together. So I'm gonna use this to put all of this on. Like, I used to be like, this is not the shade for me, but sis, like, this shade is like dead on. Okay, so I still have some on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna take my beauty blender. This is the new one that got released, and it's supposed to, where is the, this is the container it came in. It's really cute. Like, this royal blue is hitting, but it's supposed to give you like more of an airbrush finish and everything. And I am gonna take some of my Charlotte Tilbury airbrush flawless setting spray, and I'm gonna spray this on. Now mind you, I went to go get the big one of this. Sis, they was gone. I had to get the travel size. So I'm gonna just blend this out. But yeah, God had me to where, like, during this pandemic, I really started to see, like, I know God have my back, but it just really made me see, like, girl, God got your back. Okay, so yeah, I had just took all my stuff and moved, and I had to stay with my mom for a month, and it was just a lot of adjustment for me to do. And I always still to this day, I still say I am not moving back with my mom. But still to this day, I still say I am not staying back with my mama. I don't ever want to go back there. But the tongue is very powerful, and I said all of that to have them to be right back to where I started off as. Not as far as like having to go stay back with my mom because I couldn't pay the bills. It was more of, you either could move and you waste like $1,000 moving, you know, like the prorated, or you basically could wait and just wait for what you want. And like, let me tell y'all, I used to stay like 15 minutes from Slidell, and so I'm gonna take whatever is on the back of my hand and just blend this out. I stayed away 20 minutes away from Slidell, and it was a stretch for me because I stayed in Metairie. So it was a stretch for me to go to work, come home, get my son. It was exhausting. So it was time for me to move to Slidell. And I kept telling my mom kept saying, hey, you know, wait it out, but I was too eager in a rush to leave. So let me tell you how I manifested everything that I said that I wanted. The exact color, everything that I said that I wanted. So I prayed about it before I made the okay, so my foundation is blended out. Hopefully you guys can see this. I think I have to go get more lights because it's really not, like, I think this is like, this is the more, I just have my ring light on, so this is natural light. Take my Pat McGrath concealer in medium deep 28, and I am going to blend this out. So I this even before it happened, when the situation happened, I called my mom and I told my mom, and she was like, you know, maybe you shouldn't be there. And she was like, it's time for you to go. I'm going in with this orange based concealer just to color correct the colors around my face, and just, it's really going underneath my eyes. So she was kind of telling me, you know, wait it out. So I prayed about it and I asked God, and I'm the type of person that I'll pray to God and ask about it, but at the same time I'm still in the back of my head questioning everything that I'm doing. So I prayed about it and was still worrying, like to the point where I couldn't sleep. It was just stressful. Like, so called my mom. My mom told me, my mom is like one of my best friends, and I told her, you know, hey, what was going on? And she was like, you know, if you're ready to move, just know it's a lot with moving. So I was like, yeah, you know, whatever. So I went to sitting back questioning was, do I really have to move? You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to be in a situation to where I didn't want my landlord to feel like that was okay. So I end up just packing all my stuff, didn't give them any notice. I even text the people that I went specifically through to get the house and told them what was going on, and she just told me, she specifically told me, like, out her mouth, that doesn't sound like him, pretty much. And I had all the proof, and I still just didn't send it to us. I sent it to her, but I still didn't get anything back. So I went, I ended up calling my pastor and telling my pastor everything, and she was like, you know, did he ever end up, you know, telling me anything about that? Like, have he ever told me anything or hit it on me or anything? And I was like, no, this is the first time I ever heard of this, any of this. So she was like, well, you know, pray about it, whatever you want to do. So I just came to the decision to move. So I moved with my mom for a month, and I went and looked house shopping everywhere, literally every neighborhood you even could freaking imagine. I was over there. So it was just something that I wanted, something that I knew that I wanted. I didn't want to rush into anything and just basically like I have to settle for. I'm going to take my Juvia's Place concealer in number 12. Let me just tell y'all, I have so many freaking new favorites. It's not even funny. So I'm just going to take this and outline my face and I'm going to finish telling y'all the story. So I looked at freaking every place there was to look. Now, I stayed in a house, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, and I didn't want to kind of downgrade, if that makes sense. Even though I was moving to a different location, I didn't want to downgrade. I didn't want to do that to myself. So I went everywhere. It was either the rooms was really freaking small, or it was just too freaking expensive. So my mom brought me to this place and she was like, you will really like these. And I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna like this. And she was like, just go see, you know, whatever. It was one of her friends that stayed here, somebody that's in the that been around the family, and they stayed here in this specific area. And I was like, okay, let me just go see. I know, you know, I'm not gonna like this, but it don't hurt to just go see, because at this point I'm aggravated as hell. So I have been trying a Jouer concealer. Like I said, Ooch, she have told me, I don't know how to pronounce her name. She's from London, so maybe I'm saying it wrong, I don't know. But she has been telling me about these concealers, and I was like, sis, I'm gonna try it. And this is the Jouer concealer, and this is in the shade Rich Ginger. It is very light, so I'm just gonna put a little bit right here in this area, just to kind of give me like a little open. And you know what? I got dragged, honey, for that e.l.f. concealer video. Sis, let me tell y'all, everybody that's been watching me, I've been using 3 concealers. That was that freaking primer. Look, I don't even much want to hear it. We're not gonna, this is another video for another. I'm gonna take my Juvia's Place stick in Katsina. You guys know this is my jam. I can't believe I even forgot the name of that. And I'm gonna just go here and just contour my cheeks and my forehead. So yeah, so she was like, you know, go to this house and see if you would like this specific house. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go look, but I doubt this is something that I want. You know, I'm taking my NYX brush number 22. I doubt this is something that I want. So I walked in the house. Do you know how you can just, like, I walked in the house and I was blown away. It's a townhouse. So I was like, and it's crazy because I specifically told Guy when I knew I was moving, I told him exactly what I wanted. I said, hey, I want this amount of space. I want this. I want a garage. I want this. I want to be in a good environment for my son or whatever and whatnot. So I walked in and I was like, oh my God, I love it. So she told me, well, the one next door to me they're about to be moving out. You should, you know, contact the lady. So I was like, well, you know, let me contact the lady. So just so happened, funny how God works, I was walking out the house and the lady was at the property next door. And I told her, I was like, you know, I'm interested in moving in this, you know, townhouse. She was like, well, with COVID going on, she was like, technically I can't put anybody out. I've been trying to contact them, but I can't get in touch with them, right? So I was like, well, you know, this is my information. If you want to give me a call whenever it's available. Long as I knew a date, it was okay with me to move, because it was okay for me to stay with my mom. She didn't complain about anything, and I was kind of like, I'm with my mom every day, so it really didn't bother me. But at the same time, I wanted to get in my own space. So I'm gonna take this concealer and I'm gonna just go right underneath this, just to kind of sharpen my cheeks up a little bit. So you know, as long as I knew a date and I had my mind set on that specific date, I knew I was gonna be okay. So I went to the house. So after I seen that specific house, I didn't want to look at any more houses because I knew that's what I wanted. So taking my beauty blend and blend this out. And so I didn't I end up I end up not getting that specific house. But I rode around, like I literally rode around looking for this specific place because I fell in love with the way that it looked. So I was like, you know, I know that's what I want, so I'm not even gonna look anywhere else. But it was to the point I didn't hear back from the lady at all. So I ended up riding around in that specific location and they had another one. So I ended up calling her and talking to another lady, and the lady was like, okay, yeah, I could schedule up a meeting. But one day I was supposed to meet her, and I don't know what happened. Something happened with a kid or something, so I ended up not going to see that specific townhouse. So one day, me and my friends, well, one day I was just riding, I get a text from this lady, and she was like, hey, I can show you the townhouse today if you're still interested. And I was like, okay, cool. So I end up meeting her at the place, at that townhouse, and when I tell you, when I walked into it, it just felt like home, you know? It just felt very homey. So I was like, you know, I want this. I want it. I'm getting it. So she said, well, let me make sure all of your stuff go through, and once it go through, I'll let you know. If it doesn't, I'll still let you know. Da 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 da. So I was like, okay. So meanwhile, I'm knowing nothing is on my credit, you know, none of this is going on. But at the same time, I'm still getting very discouraged because, okay, at this point, I got a month, like, well, I've been here for a month, and I'm only giving myself a month to move because I didn't want to get comfortable in the situation that I was in, staying with my mom, even though it wasn't a problem, but I just like to be on my own. So, I gave the lady my information. Y'all, I kid you not, a day later, this lady called me and told me, I got you approved for this specific house. The house that I wanted, the color that I wanted, the location I wanted, the exact thing that I wanted. And it's just so crazy because sometimes it's very hard for me to admit this, but sometimes I worry myself so much to the point that I will stress myself out, if that makes sense. I will stress myself out because something is not working as quick as I wanted to, or because I feel like it's not happening when I wanted to, or why I don't want it to work this fast, or whatever, just whatever reason. So she ended up texting me and was like, you know, you got approved. You can move in today, you can move in next week if you want to, or you could just wait until the 1st. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna wait till the 1st and I'm gonna just get everything, you know, so about the time the 1st come, I will have everything that I need to get for my house. So yeah, I had end up, I'm in my house now, in the townhouse that I want, and I'm not to toot my own horn, it is freaking beautiful as hell. I'm going back in with this just to get me a little more. But yeah, it is freaking like beautiful, and it's just crazy because you really could get anything you want. All you have to do is really put your mind to it. And it was to the point where I was just like, I'm about to just get whatever. Like I was to that point, I was that discouraged that I was getting to that point saying, I'm just about to get anything. And sure enough, my mom, being the amazing mom that she is, she said, even, I know she watching this video, hey man, shout out to you, girl. She told me, wait for what you want. You already told God what you want, so just wait for it. So that's what I did, and I got the specific spot that I wanted, everything that I wanted, everything, like literally everything that I wanted, the price range, everything. That's what I wanted to stick in, and that's what I got. So yeah, that's where I've been. And everybody been asking me, where have I been? I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier translucent powder and honey. Let me just say, I got the travel size because I didn't think I was gonna like it. It says I am shook. I want to get in my car and ride to like Sephora and get the big one, because that's how good it is. It's just like that yellow undertone looking. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but it's stunning. And I'm gonna take this and set underneath my eyes. It's just that perfect color, even though I have a trillion setting powders, but you know, and I'm just pressing that in. I'm going to side and press this in. Look at that, sister. You see, honey, if you got that melanin, this is what you need. Okay, honey, I'm telling you, this is what you need. Like, look how that just melted into my skin. I don't even know if you guys could see because my lighting is probably all messed up. But yeah, so I really just, y'all know I love me some setting powder. Take my other newbie that I'm loving at the moment, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, and I am in the shade 4. Look at this beauty. Just look at the beauty. Just, it's so pretty. It is a bit pricey, but beautiful. So I'm gonna take that and just look how pigmented that is. Just, I really think I should go back and get 3, but I don't know just yet. So yeah, like, I don't know if somebody dealing with that situation with like a landlord or like a maintenance man or just anybody, like, sis, don't take that shit, period. Pack your shit and leave. Everybody can't really say the same because a lot of people is in different situations. As far as your mother, you can't stay with your mom, you can't come up with the money, but seriously, like, I don't feel like that is right. Like that's not right at all. Like, just imagine, it just could have been so bad. It's just horrible. Like, I don't like that. Like, don't try to take advantage of somebody like that. Like, at all. Like, I'm gonna take that same bronzer and just sweep it over my nose, just to kind of give my face that one mesh color. And I'm gonna just keep going. But yeah, and other news, I have a lot of great opportunities that came forth for me, but I'm waiting till they actually fall through until I tell people about them, because I'm just going back in with that setting powder, because I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, if that makes sense. So I'm just going over back underneath my eyes, and I like to just go over sometimes right here in this area because the bronzer just went too OD. Okay guys, so now that I have my brows done, I am gonna go back into my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. Like, I didn't think I was gonna like it because I had a foundation and her foundation was just like too red on me. I just couldn't do this. But I'm like tempted to go get another shade of foundation because this stuff is so bomb. I'm not, it just has me just bronzy looking. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna, as I'm dusting away that Laura Mercier powder that I put on right here. Okay, so I am going to take, oh, there's FedEx. I have a package. And I'm going to take a Morphe M532 brush and I'm going to dip into that bronzer. And I'm just going to sweep this all over my brows. Okay. Something else that I have been loving is the Pat McGrath eye pencils. I have the one in, what shade is this? Black Coffee, and this is in Extreme Black. And the Black Coffee is more like a brownish, like Black Coffee, like actually Folgers, like that. I'm a huge fan of black liner, so I had to try the Extreme Black. I have tried the coffee already and stunning, immaculate. Everything Pat does is dead on. I'm not gonna lie, Auntie Pat be giving it to him, sis. So I'm gonna go in with Extreme Black and line my bottom lash line. Like, that is black. Like, what? Like a scary black. And next I am gonna take my mascara. This is the Pat McGrath mascara, Extreme Black, and it's called Dark Star Mascara. And this mascara is bomb. I have used it. This will be my second time using it, but I have used it. Very pretty, and it's gold. I love a nice gold. Auntie Pat be having the nice packaging. Jackie Ina said something about this on her channel, and I was like, girl, let me go try it. But yes, it is bomb. And I'm gonna do the my top lashes. Like, look at that. That's one freaking coat. You probably can't even see it. And do my bottom lashes. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the lashes that I wear all the time, because I get people question me questions all the freaking time. What type of lashes do you wear? Y'all know I am a very natural lash girl because I don't have any hair. And one of my top favorites are the Ardell Whispers in 614. They're very hard to come across. They are in Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, but 614s are very hard to come across. So if you find them, sis, you better grab all of them, okay? So I am gonna do my eyelashes off camera only because it is too hard for me to try to focus and do this on camera. So I use Ardell Wispies in 614s. I use another one that I get from off of AliExpress, and they're like the minks. I wish I could find them, but everything is pretty much packed. I'm slowly unpacking my makeup room as the day goes by. I done everything else. The makeup room is the last. You would think it would be the first, but it was definitely the last. And so I am going to try to get, if you guys just want a lash video, just thumbs up. What is that? Just thumbs up this video, and you just guys gotta let me know what you want to see, because sometimes I don't be on YouTube because I don't know what to post. So yeah, so I am about to do my lashes, and I'm gonna go into my blush. This blush has really changed the game for me. It is so freaking bomb. It just complements my melanin skin, and this is the Bella blush by Juvia's Place. Freaking bomb. My girl Juvia been showing out on the gram. They double tap my picture telling me they love me, and they add me on their page. So anytime you got time, just go on Juvia's Place page and just leave a heart and just say the bald head girl sent you. So yeah, so this is the blush, very coral. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so freaking beautiful. I'm not even over exaggerating. And I am going to take a Shop Miss A brush for F14, tap the excess off because it is very pigmented, and I'm just gonna put some of my cheeks. You probably can't even really see. Oh my god, look how stunning. So I am gonna take this Charlotte Tilbury spray. If y'all didn't learn anything from this freaking video, it should be 3 products that you should be already adding to your cart right now, and that's the Charlotte Tilbury, period, the Juvia's Place blush, period, and the spray. This spray. So I'm gonna take this and just spray my face just to set it in. Let me tell y'all, I went somewhere for Labor Day, and there was an outside block party. When I tell you, my face stayed like this all day, snatched. My face, all I had to touch up was my lip gloss. Okay, bomb. I'll show you guys the lip combo that I have been loving lately. I have 2 lip combos, so I'm gonna give you guys one of them today because I'm not about to take this off and put it on my lips again. So this is MAC lip pencil in Chestnut. So what I'm gonna do is, okay, well, first of all, where's the other one? She told me about these 2. Everybody been raving about the MAC Chestnut and Cork liner, but I was like, I don't really use it because I have my KKW number 3, period. That's bomb by itself. Seriously, it really is. If you don't have it, you really should get it. And if you can find more than 2, I should guess you get 2 at one time, and maybe 3 at one time if you got a little coupon for Ulta. But This is Cork and Chestnut. Cork is just a little bit like, that's kind of like an everyday lip, whatever. I just kind of mixed them two together because I got that from Yush or whatever. And this is, I'm gonna go with Cork first. Hopefully you guys can see. And I am going to line my lips. So this color is more of like my skin tone. So what I'm going to do is, that's when I go in with Chestnut, because Chestnut is a bit darker. And I'm going to do the same thing. And when I get to my Cupid's bow, I'm going to make my Cupid's bow just a little bit bigger. Just to give our lips that pouty look. And really, I really just outline the bottom half, if that makes sense, because I don't want it to be too dark. Before I do that, I am going to take Topaz by Becca. Y'all remember this? Girl, everybody, I had to get Topaz from Becca, and I just got it like a year ago. So I'm going to take Topaz by Becca. If you weren't wearing Becca back in the day, I don't even know what to tell you. Where is my freaking brush? Oh my god. Topaz used to be a hit. I don't know who it was that put everybody on Champagne Pop, but it's another melanin girl friendly. So this is in Topaz, and this is the Morphe M510 brush, and I am just gonna lightly highlight, give myself like a little kiss of highlight, nothing too much. You see that? So next for my lips, I'm going to take Extinguish by Kim Kardashian. You guys know I have like 10 of these, but this is like my favorite brown lip gloss. And I'm just going to go and just, you know what I'm saying? But as I'm putting on this lipstick, I really want to emphasize that top lip. So I'm going to really put a lot on that top lip. Okay. Like so, just giving me more. Okay, so and then I'm gonna go in with Lime Crime Extra Poppin', Lime Crime Wet Cherry Gloss and Extra Poppin', and I'm just gonna do the same thing and go literally on top, giving myself. Now, if stuff like that aggravates you, then maybe you should get like a lip, but anything for the look, anything for the look. And that is the finished look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to click that bell so you'll be notified every time I post. Don't forget to click that Instagram app on your phone. Type in the Bald Head Girl and come follow your girl, because sometimes I do be missing on YouTube. I take it. I will totally admit to that. So don't forget to show your girl some love. Don't forget to comment down below. Don't forget to comment down below everything that you would like to see, that you would love to see. Remember, stay happy, stay blessed, and keep that negativity out your face. Okay. So thank you guys so much. Bye.